was homeless, it seems not so long ago, and I lived in a 1979 RX-7, a very small car with my 65-pound dog Evelyn. There was one particular night that was really cold. We had record-breaking snow in Washington State. It got below freezing, and my car decided not to work anymore, so I didn't have any heat. Evelyn had a blanket, I had a jacket, but I looked over in the middle of the night, and I saw that Evelyn was shivering really bad. This was by far the lowest point in my life. I couldn't even take care of my own dog, so I took everything off of me, including my jacket and all my blankets, and I laid it on Evelyn, and I pretty much decided in my head that I was probably going to freeze to death that night. This is the part of the story that I find pretty cool, and it makes me think that we don't deserve dogs. I woke up in the middle of the night. It was about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was not shivering anymore because Evelyn had crawled over across me, brought all the blankets with her, and kept me alive. I have no idea how she did it to this day. And remember, 1979 RX-7, there's no back seat, and I drove in the same position that I slept in. There was no space, and she still managed to get over across me and keep me warm. I lost Evelyn in 2022. It was one of the hardest years of my life. I lost my grandmother, I lost 3 family dogs, and I lost my mother in December. I tell this story again for a specific reason. When I told this story in 2022, Evelyn in Evelyn's memory raised $22,000 to help the food banks, which kept me alive while I was homeless, but I just don't have the spirit anymore, and that's why I'm telling this story again. I've been going through the motions for 3 years. My mother was my Christmas spirit, and she drove me to do kind things during the holiday season, and every season that I try to muster up the courage to do this stuff again, I think of my mother, and I get frustrated. It used to make her so proud. Every year we would raise more and more for the food banks, because that's in fact how she raised me, so I'm doing my best, Mom. I love you to death, and I'm putting it out there, and I'm getting out of my comfort zone again. So let's dedicate this year's food drive to Jonathan finding his Christmas spirit again, and let's honor my mom and her memory. She passed in 2022, and this was her favorite thing about what we do. There's a link in my bio, and if you only gave $1, I mean, imagine every view $1, we would change the world.